Step aside, they're going to get picked off.
Now, Florida are being forced to stand and deliver now on the point. They have to contest this one. They've pretty much got a tick there already, and now it's going to be Tvik dropping down. This is when the hammer meets the anvil. Carpe in a great position to do work. Pulse bomb won't be required in this fight unless he wants to get a finish on one of these big tanks, but it may not be necessary. Over the top goes Swoosh. He drops the pulse bomb. A little bit of a gift at the feet of Swoosh. And there's nothing he can do but to accept it to his own demise.
And you see, once they see those supports alone on that back left, that's when the dive comes in. They're able to take out Zube and Zebo.
What is that about?
The tactical crouch is coming out early here.
EQO needs to back right up here, and the Mayhem have a lot of ultimates to cycle through, but so did the Fusion Mat. EQO with a sound barrier, waiting for a chance to get that Dragon Blade in, but he finds Logix with a melee.
Yeah, I think they were just waiting to get this Transcendence out. Zebosai finally uses it, but there's nobody alive. Swoosh gets a nano boost, jumps up top. He's gonna get hit with a pulse bomb, gets quite low. Now the blade's gonna come out.
Tvik trying to get away, but unfortunately the Super Soldier's not quick enough on his feet to avoid the blade. And EQO deals with Manatin's mech on the high ground. Now a Discord and Mini Diva is a very easy target to jump up. And it's going to be Logix trying to backstep off for the point. Still, not one tick yet. The first one's finally come up for the Fusion. Oh, great jump in. Fraggy knocks back the Mayhem as they try and access the point and keep this one contested. Swoosh found himself on his own in his desperation to get to the point. He wasn't flanked or joined by his teammates. Now it's 1 by 1. Manatin comes forward. T-suited, taken down in short shrift, no doubt. Boombox does eat a Helix rocket from Tvik, but he's so low. Fraggy gets the job done. And we know the Fusion like a scrap. There it is, it's out. Carpe pulse bomb into his own recall, gets the D-suit on Manatin, and now just to burst him down. Mini Diva, not much to be done here. Elsewhere, of course, Logix had fallen to the damage from Neptuno after the recall. Carpe, got to chill out on the point.
Supports yet again.
Carpe low on HP, as he has been for much of this fight. Poco being D-suited now, and Carpe just trying to push away. Self-destruct from Poco claims Tvik now, and there's more work to be done. Swoosh barely hits the ground in Primal Rage, and he is removed from the situation. It was Carpe with a final bit of damage. They're going to keep Logix staggered. They're actually more than happy to let him run around a little bit. There's not much Logix can really do on his own, and that's going to be time now into overtime. But the rest of Florida Mayhem don't have the ability to close to get to the point, and EQO just gets some style points, to quote Samla, to finish it off.
Just be able to put down a ton of damage, and then Logix to finish off those kills.
EQO has to be careful. He's actually walking a fine line here, taking a lot of damage. Needs to wait for his take-a-breather cooldowns, and he doesn't make it. Well, Zebosai caught him from the point. Poco going to be unceremoniously de-suited and dealt with. And the May hit some stall.
Well, they're going to use their Transcendence plus Blade here and try and take the point right back. See EQO uses his dash, now trying to chase Tvik down, finally gets him.
Hey, it was lucky actually to get out alive. Swoosh was trying to chase him down. Swoosh obviously peeled off the target eventually, but Logix has found Fraggy. This fight's still going, ladies and gentlemen. Now the Mayhem are back to the point, and they're mad. See what they can do. They're actually in control. They flipped it before the fight, so this
You see, they get a call from a team, that's going to be huge. I mean, Manatin now, they're going to have to wait a few seconds. They may not get him back for this next fight. They have no support ult to deal with this, but EQO falls.
That could be the opening they're looking for here. Poco's on the point, getting his hands a bit dirty, and Swoosh is taking a heck of a lot of damage because Carpe was there. Poco and Carpe working the point together. Manatin attempts to get there with the Doom Fist. But it's going to take more than...
Bit of an advantage of what they get with him in the lineup over Shadowburn. Shadowburn, one of the best Genjis in the world. You know, his Pharah is really good. EQO can play the hit scan as well, right? So it doesn't force Carpe to switch off of that Tracer role he's so good at.
That's such a high value res here, bringing the Mercy in. The Mayhem don't have one. Neptuno gets Fraggy back, so that's a good 500 HP worth of hero back on the field. Sama, of course, makes a big difference in these fights. A note here. The Fusion didn't really commit heavily to that point. They actually played off around the side for the most part. A lot of that being centered around EQO. This is an important play though. Carpe with a pulse bomb, but he has a chance to jump in on towards Tvik. Oh no, Bardic Field drop down. Tvik sends him packing. Nice turnaround, but the Florida Mayhem are no closer at this stage to retaking the point. That's kind of the issue here. They're fighting up around the side. Zebosai again doubles down as he often does. EQO felt foul. The Sonic Blaster is booped into oblivion. Bad case of tinnitus as it was yesterday. Logic's been looking for a target. Oh, he almost gets burst completely down. EQO with a tactical visor. No one can really afford to pick their head out of the hiding holes. And Carpe punishes people who group up inside. It's a hammer and anvil. The EQO could just sit back, and this is what he does in this round at 76. Comfortable. Just getting these long-range hit-scan damage down, and Mayhem can't really access him right now.
And Valkyrie provides so much healing there for the Philadelphia Fusion, and you get a res on a Poco. Looks like the Philadelphia Fusion trying to swing this one back in their favor. It'll be attack visor here from Tvik. He's able to get one, forces Carpe out.
Risky.
You're going to get Carpe as well. Vic gets 2 there.
I feel like disregarded on a map like this one, but that's the sound barrier here. The Mayhem had a Lucio a lot earlier than the Fusion, and so they're going to have themselves a sound barrier. Frankie fences himself some alone time here with the backline to Vic now. He's going to be the target of his scrutiny, and there's nothing he can do. Juggled up against the wall. He drops down. Just inexorable pressure from the Fusion. Yes, Swoosh manages to knock EQO off the edge of the map, and Zebasai found Boombox there. 2 environmental kills. There may not be enough even still at this stage. It's just Swoosh up on the point there over time. Or you can see it, ladies and gentlemen, it's now desperate situations for Florida Mayhem. Dire straits. Vic needs to throw himself at this point. Logix is there, keeping it ticking along. And now the trend's in. Oh no! Oh, that was perfect from Pogo! Redirecting the trace. They can't even get out of the cafe at this stage. Echo, the man at the door, reflecting the damage back and then joining up on that high ground. He wants to go over, very roundabout way, but he's hunting to Vic. And Echo dive bombs him. Still around, of course, but that's big. Logix falling straight after an Echo. Or EQO, should I say, make it very, very hard. Zebasai eats a melee attack. That's a huge fight for EQO. Zebasai, an attempt of rescue here, surely for Zulpe. But guess what? Zulpe goes to Zebasai when he's healing, and Logix doesn't benefit from it anymore. Now the Dragon Blade coming in. EQO, he's going big. Swoosh cuts him down. It was a running riot. Someone finally managed to stop him, but guess what? When EQO goes down, Carpe steps up. Unbelievable. These DPS
tested here, getting very close to taking point B. Carpe with a pulse bomb.
Oh, he
nailed
nailed
it on the Manitou.
Yep, just as Manitou was being ejected from his mech load, no less. That is massive. Even though there was a self-destruct that got off, it doesn't really matter. No one was really there to see it. Carpe picks up Zebasai in the air. Zulpe knows he's endangered species right now. He will fall. Poco, a big fight. Dragon Blade expires. Now Pomerage Winston over on the point, but Swoosh is taken down despite his inflated health pool. Now the chase on the Zebasai, an easy dispatch. Manitou desuited. Pulse bomb dropped on him, and now will be taken down very quickly. And EQO is all about this fight. Boombox falls in the backline, but Carpe once again goes and deals with the problem with Logix. There it is, the Fusion. Get the job done. Gotta be just to make it a little bit safer for the Mayhem to get aggressive. Poco gets pulse bomb, desuited now, self-destruct to try and get his mech back. It's gonna be Frank with a primal rage out the back of the point just to knock the Florida Mayhem around a little bit more. And Carpe's getting in and around it. Boombox with the coalescence found Zebasai in the meantime, and there's another pulse bomb here for Carpe. Ready and waiting to go. It might be for Manitou. He doesn't even get back in his mech. Not even really allowed to play the game if Carpe has his say. Vic sheepishly backpedaling there with the reflex. Carpe lets him live. For now. EQO go take a breather now. Time for the whole hog just to push back the Florida Mayhem here. It's a lot of aggression. It's a lot of speed here for Florida. They pressure forward. They know they need to go for this one now, but EQO gets stuck. Another take a breather. Somehow this man is still alive. Chain hook cooldown is available now. He's looking for his next target. It might be Logix. He doesn't connect the hook, but he finds him with a headshot. Cleans him up with a scrap gun at point blank range. There's no way you're coming back from that one. Swoosh is his next quarry, and that's going to be it. The Fusion will take the series at 3-0 with one match alone now. He's joined by Manitou, but it's just the tanks. The rest of the Mayhem are still catching up, and now that's going to be the nano boost. Give it over to Swoosh here. Poco does get desuited in all fairness, and it's actually a good fight for the Mayhem. They allow the payload to get tantalizingly close to the checkpoint, but that's just benefiting from the healing right now. Neptune, all Dragon Blade time. EQO wants to start the party. There's 2 already. Backing away. Quick reflect there has finally managed to turn his attention to the very angry Cyber Ninja. But I mean, he's already cut the legs out from under the Mayhem, and he's going to get more. Zulpe just gets broken into little pieces, and EQO, multi-kill god as he has been in this series, will pave the way for the Fusion to get that first checkpoint. And we're into the
low as well. You're going to see the Valkyrie come out here for the Philadelphia Fusion using that Mercy ult offensively.
Carpe now as well got himself dug in this little niche here. No one's really paying him any attention. That's exactly what he wants. Now taken to the sky, but EQO's already paved the way for him. He's done the hard work, the heavy lifting. And I mean, how incredible must it be as one of the Philadelphia Fusion DPSs when you know you can rely on the other to do so much damage?
Oh, absolutely. I wonder if they're going to use it when they see these players. Yep, that bottom left-hand corner.
What do you do about this one? Again, I'm pretty sure Zulpe is awfully used to this exact kind of situation. Nothing to be done. Frankie gets a brace of kills with the Primal Rage alone.
That big transcendence. But you see they actually split Swoosh off on the rest of the team. They did a nice job body blocking the spawn door. Now it's going to force the stagger out here from Florida.
Now Tvik going to use that ice block, and Logix trying to give a bit of tickle on towards the point, but he knows he can't stay for too long. Self-destruct for Manitou. Dome dropped down there by Frankie, and that was EQO hiding inside of it. He's not affected. Now by that self-destruct, that's going to be the Valkyrie here for Neptuno. He already got the big res on Frankie again. A lot of value in that resurrect play. He's been very good at setting up the Fusion to keep fighting in these protracted engagements, and Carpe now can sit back and play a bit of whack-a-mole. Swoosh put down. Unsightly looking yellow wall thrown up by Tvik there as well, just to displace, but he's knocked away. The determination evident. Feeling he's done in the previous fight. Now the Dragonblade come out for Ryujehong. Surely can one up to Vic, and he has done so. Zebasai being removed, Sulpe's low. Fraggy just gets the job done by landing on him. Resurrects to come in just in case. EQO is brought back. Fraggy cannot need to give a little bit of space here. Maybe regroup and come back into the fight with full force.
Oh, they're able to get onto the payload in the final seconds. Fraggy contests it. It's going to be the sound barrier that comes in for the Florida Mayhem, trying to keep everybody topped up. It'll be Fraggy getting resurrected there by Neptuno. He's just trying to make a difference on the payload, but this one looks like one that Florida should be able to take, Mitch.
Another one of those classic Sulpe moments. He gets himself 2 kills at D-Suit, then Zebasai finds 1. Finally, the Mayhem wake up.
High ground for Philadelphia. You want to take the fight on the ground with this dive.
Sulpe down already. That's not what the Mayhem are looking for here. Getting snarled up on this part of the map would surely be their downfall. Fraggy and EQO have actually fallen though, so good response from the Mayhem. Losing Zenyatta early in the fight, a Zenyatta who had Transcendence no less, and still able to come back.
For the Mayhem, he's going to get it. He's going to get one on the boombox.
Oh, Sulpe is low as well. That's not the start. Neptuno, big resurrect from him. But Poker's been de-suited rather early on into the fight, but it may not matter. Tuvic's now gone, so they don't have the Widowmaker that can just sit back in the distance. I think that was a back cap attempt from the Florida Mayhem, but the Philadelphia Fusion, they're just too canny for the cantankerous Floridians now. Carpe's in, de-suit Madison, swoosh remove. He'll find another one and get the job done. Clean as a whistle, Carpe. Judge, jury, and executioner he has been in this series. And with no time left, Logix can only attempt. It was a token effort to get back. And they will fall short. The Mayhem in general. 4-0 for the Philly Fusion.
And EQO in his second match here puts on a show in our